okay, we love you. So, hey guys, this is Brian Bell with Pegwarmers with
Ashley Bartok.
She's very excited. We're here.
I'm super excited.
We're here with Bryan Johnson and Ming Chen.
What's going on, everybody?
We're at Louisville, Kentucky at Derby City Comic Con. These guys are hanging out, and they want to talk a little bit about toys. We got some questions for them.
All right, fire away, Pegwarmers. What do you got?
Okay, so the first question is, are you still collecting toys?
I am, on a limited basis. When you get to advanced ages like us, you have responsibilities and kids, and like I have no room for anything.
Yeah.
I tried to buy an aircraft carrier once. You may have seen that. You may have not have.
Yes.
But my grand plan was to set it up at home, and I could play with my kids, and I got no room. I really have no space for anything.
We have the same problem.
But sometimes when a toy comes into the store, and sometimes you can't resist buying it. So
Absolutely. Ready for the
Do you get in trouble with your family when that happens? Or are you just mad at yourself that you don't have space for it?
I think it's more the latter. Yeah, my I mean, I don't. My family is like, I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say. And plus,
feel what they think.
those things called emotions and like the crying and the yelling, and that. Yeah, but I got kids, like they're welcome to, like, I let them play with my toys.
You don't freak out about it, because that's another question. In box, out of box, for either of you, both of you.
It depends on the toy. Like if it's like vintage Star Wars, of course I want it in the box.
Sure.
Or that's like, it's my insurance policy. But like GI Joes, I'll loose just like I had them for sure.
Yeah, it's way more fun. That's way more fun. So, are there any specific lines you guys collect?
I'm a big GI Joe. I love GI Joe. Like anywhere 82 to 86, like GI Joe, I'm pretty crazy for. Star Wars, like I wish I had more of the vintage stuff, but yeah, I didn't. I was younger when that came out. Like of course I want all of that. And then like I started collecting some of the Black Series stuff, and then it just kind of went downhill. I think especially that Slave Leia was awful. It was like just horrible.
But now it's like crazy rare.
Yeah.
I guess I don't. Did you ever have thoughts on that? How they were like, we're getting rid of Slave Leia. That's demeaning to women, and like but I'm like, it's not. It's like
it's hot. It's just I mean, it was a character in a movie, and as time goes on, it doesn't change the character. It's just the PC attitude, the bullshit that I can't stand changes. We should ask Carrie Fisher. Do you find it demeaning? Did anyone ask her?
I think so, and I think she said, it's ridiculous that people think that it's demeaning. It's part of history now.
Right.
Right. So.
And in all fairness, she was a slave, and she was Leia, and that's the character. So
it wasn't like she, as the character, is a slut, like walking around in a golden bikini.
Right.
No,
she wasn't
like
pole dancing.
The ugly, disgusting Jabba the Hutt put her in that.
Right. It would be like if I had a hot chick next to me, right, in a bikini, and she was there kind of willingly.
Yeah.
And nobody ever had a problem with it when it was in the theaters then. Nobody had a problem with it then.
People celebrated it.
Right, yeah.
Well, let me tell you, some of us still celebrate it. Yeah. It's the PC douchebags that aren't celebrating it.
I'm with you on this. This is good.
Okay, so next question is, how have you seen toy trends change over the years?
They're way more expensive now. I mean, I remember I was buying GI Joes. It was like $3.
Right.
Now it's like you can't get away with. What are they, $25 now for like a Black Series figure, on up. Like the Hot Toys and are like $299.
Right.
The DXs. Yeah, it's I can't do it. I can't hang. I'm on freaking TV. I can't buy this crap. So I mean, like it's they're I don't know. I'm priced out, man.
There's a problem when like a TV star is complaining about the cost of.
Oh, I mean, I think
no,
everybody
it's good. It's
no matter what your budget, I think you should. It's expensive. It's ridiculous.
It's expensive no matter what, right?
I'm not offended at Slave Leia. I am offended at you calling him a TV star. That's absolutely ridiculous. I think the difference too is the quality of the sculpts, which started with the McFarlane, back in the mid '90s.
Right.
You're not getting some, like when I was young and I collected the original Star Wars figures. It's like they kind of look like them a little bit.
Kinda.
I mean, not even as good as the Mego, but today it's like they're crazy how good some of them look. They're like little mini plastic statues.
Well, you've even got some now that are like scanning actors' faces.
Oh, yeah, 3D scan
and like 3D
yeah.
printing and stuff. It's nuts.
Yeah, on the flip side, though, I think the reaction line has kind of turned the tables back to people just buying cheap, affordable figures that kind of look like what they're supposed to look
Right.
like.
They're so bad looking, though.
That's the point, though.
I know.
They're supposed to look like the old Kenner, block buck,
But-
old
but
school.
We're giving them away, and nobody wants them.
It depends on which one it is.
I guess.
I mean, where else are you going to get, like, the Gimp from Pulp Fiction?
That's true.
Or, like, where else are you going to get Fight Club figures? Like, only,
Yeah.
God bless you reaction.
That's a good point. What if I called you a TV star?
Bryan Johnson,
Yeah.
TV star.
Yeah, I would disagree with that too.
Disagree with it?
Like I'm on TV, but because here are the two people that really don't deserve the title. Hey, they're a reality star, or hey, they're a porn star. The second you're in either of those mediums, they automatically just attach star to it for some reason, and it's absolutely not true, right? I mean, reality star, like, as much as I hate to say it, because they're really like their sewage is like Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Like those
Absolutely.
people rose above the regular reality.
Sure.
As disgusting as it was, you would look at Snooki and be like, all right, well, she's a reality star.
I know who she is. Everyone knows who she is.
Right.
She
you
did
say
that. She
you say
did
my
that.
name or Ming's name, and no one's thinking star. They're thinking, who the hell is that? Right. For the most part.
You are, at least in this community, recognizable, and your faces, and you're not from Louisville, for example. I mean, when I was out there waiting in line, I saw you guys. I was like, hey, they're here. And Ashley was like, what? At lunch, she's like, why didn't anyone tell me Bryan Johnson was
That
here?
TV stars are here.
Well, at least Ashley is Star Trek.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, and I mean, even what you were kind of talking about with reaction figures, though, like where are you going to get the Gimp from Pulp Fiction and stuff?
Right.
What is a character or a vehicle or something that you want, like doesn't exist, but you like super want, or you've always wanted a figure of, or a play set of, or something, like both of you guys?
Oh my
anything
God,
like
this
that?
sounds vain. I mean, we have mini mates, but I would love to see Funko Pop figures of us.
Of you guys.
Reaction figures of us. Where's the Bryan Johnson hot toy? I mean, seriously.
Yes!
With the
Yes!
accessories, with the,
I would totally buy that.
yeah. Where's like the cigar smoking Mike Zapsik? Like
That
like,
would be
where is that?
wonderful.
Like Brian with like with a motorcycle.
Okay, Hot Toys, if you're listening, get this done.
Well, I think if people watch the show, they're wondering, where's the regular Mike Zapsik?
Ouch.
He's not here to defend himself, so it's free
No,
game.
I invited him just for the record.
For the record, he put, he's open to be harassed. Then that's
yes,
good.
exactly.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about your favorite line, but do you
Yes.
have a favorite toy that either you still have or your parents threw out because they were cleaning the basement or anything like that you guys wish you still had, or you love it to death no matter what? even
Well,
though
one
it's-
that got thrown out. I blew up multiple GI Joe vehicles. I burned a bunch of them. Just to watch them
just
melt.
to watch them. I've launched
and-
them up in a rocket.
He's like Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty. At one point, I think all kids, when you hit like 11, 12, like I think all kids discover.
You
they
don't
find
have
the
the
lighter.
wherewithal to think like 30 years in the future and
Well, I mean,
how much
now
it's
I
going
don't
to be
think any
worth.
kid would light up their. But back then, like but that's just what we did.
That's what we did for fun.
And yeah, I kind of regret it now, but oh well.
The only one I miss, I think, is my anatomically correct Joey doll from All in the Family. Right? Other than that, I don't care about any other toys.
Oh, awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Bryan Johnson, Ming Chen from ComicBookMen. Thank you guys for taking some time here at Derby City Comic Con to talk to us at Pegwarmers. We really appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Pegwarmers. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under the name Pegwarmers. You can also contact us at pegwarmerspodcast@gmail.com. Visit our website to check out our other shows on the DNN, the Destination Nation Network, at destinationcomics.com. And to see us in person or to see some of the toys we've mentioned on Pegwarmers, visit the store at 5031 Shelbyville Road, Louisville, Kentucky 40207, in the Best Buy Shopping Center and behind Dee's Crafts.